What's up everyone, Soldier Boy here from Jamrock Live, where we showcase Jamaica's heritage and cultural lifestyle. And in today's video we're going to talk about Jamaican proverbs and sayings with English meanings. What I'm going to do in this video is share with you some Jamaican proverbs and then translate them to English so you could better understand. Now these proverbs and sayings, these are phrases and sentences which were brought down through generations from our ancestors during slavery all the way up to today, which is modern day. And these proverbs and sayings are often still used to this very day too, as a means of encouragement or discouragement, or to uplift someone in their struggles, or in their if they are having any issues. Now starting with number 1, when trouble take you, picnic shot fit you. So translated to English, this actually means when trouble takes you or comes your way, even the shirt of a child fits you. Now picnic in patwa is of an Portuguese descent, which comes from the word pequenino, which means small in stature or small. So picnic in patwa means child. So when trouble take you, picnic short fit you. So when you are in trouble, even the shirt of a child will fit you. What this is actually saying is, when you find yourself in trouble, you will find the most unlikely of ways to get out, even fitting yourself into the shirt of a child. So when trouble take you, picnic short fit you. So, number 2, when fire da mus tail him think a cool breeze. Now a mus in Jamaica is a mouse or a mice. So when fire da mus tail him think a cool breeze. Translated to English, this actual saying in English is, when fire is at the mouse's tail, he often thinks it is cool breeze. So this proverb actually means, oftentimes when you're about to get in trouble or destruction is about to take place, people are relatively happy. You are often glad. So when fire down must tail, him think a cool breeze. Number 3, coward man keep sound bone. Now English translation is, the coward man keep sound bones. What this is actually saying is, it's actually a reiteration or a redistribution, or we could say the restructuring of an English proverbs, which actually says, he who runs away lives to fight another day. So oftentimes the man who is the coward often lives another day to tell the tale. So coward man keeps sound bone. Okay, number 4, cock mouth kill cock. So a cock in Jamaica, no, that's not the penis. Well, it actually means penis, but cock in Jamaica, in this case, actually means a rooster. So cock mouth kill cock. So oftentimes, what they're actually saying, the mouth of a rooster oftentimes kills him. So cock mouth kill cock, it means oftentimes because of your mouth you end up dying. Yeah, some of these proverbs have weird and very disturbing background stuff. Cock mouth kill cock. Number 5, chicken Mary heart the near. This is actually saying, it's translated to English, it means, oftentimes when a chicken is happy, the hawk is lurking nearby. So chicken Mary heart the near. So the chicken is happy, the hawk is often near. What this actually means, oftentimes when you're happy and glad, trouble is just around the corner. So chicken Mary heart the near. Number 6, you can't turn pan cow back and cuss cow. What? So translated to English, do not stay on the cow's back and curse him. This is actually saying, do not, while getting assistance from a supporter, do not hinder or ridicule that person. So not turn pan cow back and cuss him. Number 7, Number 7, wagan bada morning, can't go good evening. So what this is saying, what was already bad in the morning cannot becomes good in the evening or in the afternoon. So wagan bada morning, can't go good evening. What this is actually saying, if you do something bad that occurs in the morning, oftentimes it cannot be fixed by the evening because it is already bad. So wagwan bad morning, can't go good evening. Number 8, you can't catch Kwako, you're catching short. Now Kwako was a good friend of Anansi, which is actually an African deity from the Akan language, which is actually the god of mischief, Anansi. Now Anansi was a trickster and his good friend was Kwako. Now Kwako, see, you can't catch Kwako, you catch him short. This is actually a threat, or yeah, kind of like a threat. Like I said, most of these proverbs have weird and very disturbing background. So you can't catch Kwako, you catch him short. What that actually means, oftentimes when you can't catch the perpetrator, you can catch a relative or an ancestor of him. For example, if I go up the road and do something and they cannot catch me, I'm too swift for them, they'll often catch a family member, whether that be my daughter or a brother or a cousin or even my mother. So you can't catch Kwako, you're catching short. So you cannot catch Kwako, you catch his shirt. That is the English translation for that. Now number 9, wanty can't get it, and getty no wanty. Now what this is actually saying, he who often gets it, or he who often wants it can't get it, but he who often gets it does not want it. So wanty can't get it, and getty no wanty. Number 10, so mischief come by the pound and left by the ounce. So mischief come by the pound and left by the ounce. So what this is actually saying is, mischief often comes in large quantities, however it leaves in small quantities. So oftentimes when you're in trouble, it comes down just sudden in a bulk, boom, and it is hard to get rid of. So mischief come by the pound, but it left by the ounce. Remember I said earlier that some of these are very disturbing, very disturbing background. Now here's another one, number 11, long run, short catch. Now long run, short catch is actually saying, so the English is long run, short catch. So oftentimes a person who is running for a long time and think it's, yeah, they are getting away, and then suddenly they've got caught. So long run, short catch. So oftentimes the struggle or the escape is very long, however the catch is very short. So long run, short catch. Now number 12 is, wherever the goat go, him kid follow. So what this is saying, wherever the goat goes, the kid will follow shortly. This is actually another repetition or a reduplication of an English proverb called, which says the brick or the chip doesn't fall far from the block, yeah, or the American proverb which says the leaf doesn't fall far from the tree. So what this is actually saying, wherever the goat go, the kid gonna follow. So wherever the goat goes, the kid will follow. What this is saying, the translation or the whole meaning of this is, wherever or whatever the parent does, the kid often tends to follow or follow in their footsteps. For example, your dad is a businessman, the child would want to be a businessman. The mom is a prostitute, the baby might grow up and want to become a prostitute. Yes, so number 13, trouble not set like rain. So trouble not set like rain. What this actually means, okay, I'm going to explain. So oftentimes when the rain is about to fall, we all know we hear thunder, then the sky starts to get dark, the clouds start to form, and everybody knows, yes, rain is about to fall. However, trouble does not come like that. That is what it's saying. Trouble not set like rain. Trouble does not set up like rain. So English translation, trouble does not set up like rain. So trouble not set like rain. Number 14. Alligator lay egg, but him a no fowl. So what this is actually saying is the alligator or the crocodile lays egg, but it is not a chicken. We all know reptiles lay egg and chicken or birds lay egg. A lot of people don't know that. So what this is actually saying, people are not always who they seem to be. So not because it lays egg, it is a chicken. So alligator lay egg, but him a no fowl. And number 15 is rockstone and river bottom never know sunat. So rockstone and river bottom no know sunat. What this is actually saying is the stones at the bottom of a river often does not know the heat of the sun, because you know they are deep underwater. So what this is actually saying, people who are oftentimes sheltered by their money, their riches, or their status in society does not know the issues or the troubles that are faced by the poor. So rockstone and river bottom no in sun hot. Number 16, I know the same day leaf got water bottom is rotten. So everyone knows that when a leaf falls on the water, it takes its time to sink to the bottom of the river, and then it maybe take months before it starts to rot under the water. So what this is actually, it's a English translation. And it's not the same day that leaves fall to the bottom of the river, it rots. So what this is actually saying, oftentimes you continuously do certain things that would cause you trouble or cause harm. However, it does not happen instantly. It takes a while to build, and then when it finally happens, everybody is so surprised. So, and the same day, leaf go water bottom, it rotten. Now, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Jamrock Live. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give us a subscribe, like, and share. And in the comments, you can just give us a topic or tell us what you'd like to learn more from our channel.